Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. Turner trying to create good field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lanes. This drive's going to start with decent field position. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. First third down of the game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
LSU has moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down. Crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. They grab the early lead. start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. And on the carry, he's heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
But it's third down and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Connors. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Griffin. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Dumps it down to the back. Caught down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He keeps it on the design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines keep the football on the move. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Michigan. They connect for 6. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Handoff on a single back formation.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Michigan. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the catch. Tackle away at the 37. That's a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Signs with the throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Wide open downfield. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it up quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that previous play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. No huddle now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. What a catch!
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Throwing in a lane can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Direct snap. He gets loose. Gets the first and still running. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows it.
It is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Red zone stop. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch downfield. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. And that will give them the lead now.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Price. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And this is the receiver, incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is brought down. First play of this drive now from the 35. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Tailback with another carry. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Play fake, he'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Moves the ball to the 28, maybe first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. QB gets the first, now looking for more. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this in quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. There's another interception. The Rams in trouble. And he's bringing it back. Touchdown,
freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Griffin. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job at knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Inside the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan. And now to try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's the free safety who's sneaking up in there. Comes up with a nice sack in the backfield.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery road.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The short completion of the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass complete on a crossing route. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
And they'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Griffin. He stopped short of the marker until it's 4th down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Griffin. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Connors.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making the play. That should just about secure this victory. The defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Breaks free. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Now it's 2nd down here. Tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk.